Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tables match. There will be no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is to put your opponent through a table. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., the native beast, Nyla Rose.
Man, what an intimidating figure of an athlete. Big and strong, unlimited potential. And this may be the future face of women's wrestling in AEW.
It sure could be, and I think, JR and Excalibur, that she has wanted this. She's kind of built up through this. I mean, tables have almost been her calling card as of late.
And you have to remember that the powerbomb onto the table from Shanna and referee Rick Knox is what got Nyla suspended for 4 weeks at the end of 2019.
And her opponent, from Nîmes, France, Shanna.
Wow. She's traveling a long way to get a tables match with Nyla Rose. Shanna.
Well, Shanna was supposed to have a singles match with Nyla Rose last week on AEW Dark, but that match never even got into the ring. Shanna jumping Nyla from behind, and they brawled all around the arena until finally Shanna put Nyla through the table. Interesting to see if Shanna is able to overcome the power advantage held by Nyla Rose.
Well, taking the fight right to her to begin things, which I think is a pretty good strategy.
Look at that Thez press takedown by Shanna.
And we see referee Bryce Remsburg not calling for a break, not calling for Shanna to open up those hands. There are no disqualifications.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
too much power.
That's an interesting counter. Not a damn thing you can do about it if you're the other guy.
That's right. Brute force there by Nyla Rose. And Nyla now looking to make quick end to this match, getting the hardware out from underneath the ring.
Notice how easily Nyla got out of the ring. So athletically, great spring, balance, and she's huge, folks. She is just a devastating athlete.
She is so agile. You're right, JR. She can do it all.
But talk about agility.
Nice cross body, no doubt about that. Well, Shanna's showing no fear. Got to admire that for sure.
Take another look at Portugal's perfect athlete coming off the ring apron and just driving Nyla Rose down. And I believe Nyla, the back of her head, may have even clipped that table.
Good call.
And now Shanna bringing the hardware into the ring.
Well, this is interesting.
Oh! Nyla!
Oh, my goodness. Man, that's dangerous.
Nyla jabbing Shanna with the table.
That happened to me one time in the Cow Palace. It did. Hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Well, this big won't.
Oh,
man.
A running boot to the face. And now,
you know, I think she's had this attitude. Well, she's probably always had this attitude, but it's even more been heightened since she lost to Riho and didn't get the first ever AEW Women's Championship.
That's right, Tony.
It was a big upset. It really was.
It was. You're right about that. And the fact when you get suspended without pay, it gets your attention as well.
Sure.
So my point here has always been, if Nyla can focus on her business and follow some semblance of the rules, her future is just could be unprecedented here.
Nyla has an insanely high ceiling here in AEW. It just seems her own worst enemy is in her head. Oh! Loving shot across the chest by Nyla.
Boy, she likes to inflict pain, doesn't she?
Very aggressive is this Nyla Rose.
And now with Shanna up on the shoulder.
This is it.
Nyla puts on the brakes.
She had a nice exit there out the back door to Shanna, but Nyla's standing right on her. They're very, very aggressive.
Those powerful shots from Nyla lighting up Shanna. And now Nyla, the Irish whip across the ring. Shanna, though, slides, puts on the brakes. Drop toe hold. Oh!
Face first into the table.
But did not break it.
No, she tried to get her hands up, but I still think her forehead hit the table that time.
And nothing artful about that.
No, the idea is to put your opponent through the table, not the table through your opponent.
Or to put your opponent under the table.
That's right. Now, both ladies are hurting here. You know, it was that autograph signing that we saw that Nyla Rose attacked Shanna.
Yeah.
Unprovoked, really.
Oh,
running drop kick to the face. I think if you asked Nyla, she would say that she did not like how Shanna came in here and instantly connected with the fans, became an immediate fan favorite, where Nyla has had an uphill battle in that department.
Well, fan-wise, you kind of get what you earn.
Another running drop kick there.
You know, it's kind of unusual. Sometimes that second trip to the well doesn't work for you. It worked that time for Shanna. She's got the advantage. Now the key for her, with that size disadvantage, is to keep on Nyla Rose. Right. Don't let her have any breath. Don't let her regroup whatsoever.
And don't let her get back to a vertical base, one would think.
You see Nyla, though, with the boot to the face of Shanna. Shanna climbing up top, looking for maybe a superplex. But Nyla, you can see with that right hand gripping that top rope very firmly.
Wow, this is going to be a monumental task to get her onto the mat. Hurricane Rana.
Oh! Whoa! Shanna takes her up and over the top.
I was very doubtful that move could be completed as it was.
I didn't think a superplex would work.
Here's another look at that. Just really hats off to Shanna. Look at this. Strength of the legs, pulling down her opponent.
Using the weight.
Flipping her over.
You know, sometimes, JR, you can use your opponent's weight against her, and that's what she did right there.
Sure did. The smart wrestlers could do that. They should do that, right? I mean,
that's the 13+ years of in-ring experience for Shanna. I mean, she has traveled the world as a professional athlete, and she has picked up a thing or two. She's now picking up the table.
Or two.
No.
Well, still, it doesn't matter. She needs to. She could still drive Nyla through that.
Right. It doesn't have to be standing up straight.
Oh, well, if you don't know how to move a table around, get back to what you know. That's kicking people in the face.
Kick her in the face, absolutely.
Now, there she is.
There we go.
Yeah. Let's hear it for her, ladies and gentlemen.
That's there. Big table spot.
And
now, Shanna looking to hoist Nyla up.
Good luck.
No, she can't. No, that was a heck of a try. But look
no.
Look how easy this is.
Nyla.
Look at Shanna, smart move, moving the table.
Lariat attempt there by Nyla Rose. Oh, DDT on the table, but again, not breaking the table.
I think she hit her head on that sharp steel edge right there.
This match is bowling shoe ugly.
Well, you knew it would be when it's a table match.
Yeah, the inanimate object sometimes doesn't cooperate.
And after what we saw on AEW Dark from Memphis, you have to imagine these women were stewing on that for 7 straight days. They knew this match was coming, and they were psyching themselves up, but maybe psyched themselves up too much. Such a thing is possible.
And the young lady's having issues at the table.
Shanna's going to have to work on her table manners.
These are not French tables, we might add, so it puts her at a little disadvantage.
JR, pray tell, what is a French table?
I don't know.
It's petite.
Has a little mustache, little pinky finger up.
Stuck up.
Yeah.
I want to thank all of our French fans for joining us on Tsunami.
Once was our French. Well, now this is a very interesting dynamic here, putting the table on the outside.
Yeah. And that's how Shanna was able to drive Nyla through the table last week on Dark. But Nyla turning the table, so to speak, on Shanna. Shanna single leg drop kick.
Oh, she saved herself by catching that middle rope. Could have gone through the table there.
The night may have been over for Nyla Rose, but now the native beast squarely in the sights of Shanna.
Shanna got a little overzealous there.
Yeah, I wouldn't run towards the table. There you go, circle around her. That's a better strategy. You run from the far side to the near side, you're running at the table.
This match has been surprisingly seen more offense in Shanna than I expected, quite frankly.
She's been wrestling with determination here.
Great thing about this woman,
Shanna,
she shows no fear.
Oh my God!
Turn out the lights. This party is over.
The winner of this match, Nyla Rose.
She can be as good or as bad as she wants to be.
And it looks like Nyla is not even done with Shanna.
Here's the finish.
Whoa.
Choke slam. Nothing pretty about it, but it was effective. It got results.
Once Nyla laid hands on Shanna, there was no turning back. Too big, too strong, too powerful, and a thirst for more.
Boy, more is right. I was going to say that Riho cannot deny this lady of another title shot. But I don't know, the way she's been acting and the things she's been doing, you got to think that if she's going to get another title shot, she needs to watch her attitude and watch the way she...
Oh, what the hell is she thinking?
Climbing up the ropes with Shanna across her back.
This is way too dangerous.
The referee's being ignored. Wait a minute.
Sadie Gibbs.
Sadie Gibbs coming down to the ring, laying in some shots on Nyla Rose. Sadie sending Nyla into the ropes. Coming over with that clothesline, taking Nyla over the top.
Sadie's a very powerful athlete.
Man, she's showing a lot of toughness.
Yes, she's tough.
Look out here.
She's tough, and she's gone over the top. Nobody home. She went for the space flying tiger drop, but Nyla avoided it.
Yeah, Nyla was one step ahead on that one.
Had that well scouted, did Nyla Rose, stepped out of the way.
Oh my gosh, there's another table again.
And guess what?
Yeah, Sadie came out.
You want some wood?
And Nyla continues to destroy the women's division here in All Elite Wrestling.
Nyla Rose is getting started. This reign that could be. She has to be contended with and dealt with. Look at this. Power.
The pickup was the key there, Jim.
Yeah, it was. Look at this.
Man, that was a deadlift pickup.
Another impressive outing for Nyla Rose.